office with the addendum. That gets sent out to you guys.
Look at it.
Could I please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So it's a very critical position
And we're already down.
in ADRC.
Funding or not?
No, not for the 8 years.
This is our person.
So we do kind of work with Barron County for ADRC, but they're not able to send over.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I have another copy too, if you guys want to look at it. My fault, I forgot to get Phil Schneider's actual signature. You did talk to him, but yesterday at the board meeting, I forgot to get his actual signature, so his actual signature is missing. This is the one with the signatures. Everybody else approves it and recommends it, and so does, Mr. Schneider.
I've seen his signatures.
He'll be here at 9 if you wanna.
Yeah, we have
Another
a meeting at night, so I'll definitely. do that.
This is the position that helps people figure out their Part D enrollment. It's one of the most critical positions. And this is like the most critical time
It's Part D
as well.
Yeah, it's still.
Number 7.
Anybody else?
Looking for a motion.
I'm looking for a motion to approve.
I will make that a motion to approve.
Second,
Request to fill the vacancy for the elder.
more discussion. Favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I take that one. Those shirts.
Yep, and then you can just 2-minute break.
Here, this was after management one for them.
The auto.
And then
Yeah,
It's right now.
take the computer.
day
Today is the
13th.
All day.
normal, right? Just
Yeah,
same as I would.
have you ever plugged it in there? I'll come at like 8.
For those prescriptions.
But one of us will come up there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so then the next one is the emergency services. So, we talked about that at personnel last week. Our handbook does say that it has to be recommended for a temporary appointment. It has to be recommended from the oversight committee to personnel committee. So emergency services did meet yesterday. So, we were able to talk about that with them and they did recommend that Teresa get to the interim emergency management ambulance director position. Our handbook states that it would be on the step 1 stipend. So when you can figure all that out, it would be $651.11 stipend per pay period for her to do that. So we would be looking for a motion to approve that and then just need an effective date. So I'm not sure what you guys would want for a date on that.
So when did she start doing the duties?
Would be the Monday after.
Yeah.
Which was?
October.
He passed at the end of September, so I would say October 1st, yeah.
October when?
October 1st. Yeah. 29, yeah, but over a weekend, yeah. October 1st would be when she,
So she didn't start on Monday?
I would put it to the first, honestly, for a pay period because the stipend is based off of a pay period. And I think the first would be prudent.
I think she actually, helped a weekend, right?
So the motion would be to approve step 1 effective October 1st.
Correct.
So the pay period starts midweek?
Yeah.
I'll second it.
All right, any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye
Aye
for,
Aye
yeah.
for an eye.
Yes.
Eye for an eye. Motion is approved.
Do you want the name put in there, Ashley?
You can. Reselect.
And you're working on that job description? Working on the job description.
You can look at the job.
I'm working on the job description.
You want me to kick it off and put it all into an email?
Glad I brought it up. I can work on the job description.
Send it.
Yeah,
what little bit that I have.
Yeah, that'd be great. I probably have it in the packet. Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Okay,
Okay. Need a motion to go into close.
Before we go into closed session, I have some comments I'd like to make.
Okay.
All right, so first of all, I'm not even sure why we're meeting here to go into negotiations. We started originally negotiations on December 12th of 24. We ended those negotiations, to the best of my knowledge, on March 4th, which at that time, we presented the tentative agreement that we reached, including a wage scale that we all agreed on here as a committee. What we presented to them by our attorney at that time was suggested that it was more than fair. He felt it was more than fair. The people representing the deputies also told them that what we presented was a fair agreement, that they should accept it, and they refused it. So we all agree, again, we all agreed as this committee, we all agreed that that was going to be our final offer. So moving forward, the next progression step here is to go into arbitration, not to start over negotiations. Next step is to go into arbitration. And that was advised to by our, shaking your head, but that was advised by our current counsel. He said that we should have been in arbitration months ago after they refused that. That's the next logical step. And that's where we should be at right now. So unless they come in here willing to start arbitration, this meeting should be voided. And we do need to have a mediator.
can we let our attorney speak?
Yes.
Want to do this in open session?
Yes. I want it on record.
Right. Okay, my name is Liz Padilla. I'm with Lidridge Barzak. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
Kudo.
A lot of what you state is incorrect. So let me just kind of take you through the history of this. Under the law, your members, the officers have a right to change representatives. And there's a window at which they can do that when they have a current contract, but the contract had expired. So the union, WPPA, was vulnerable. They were vulnerable to this happening to them, and they exercised their rights to do it. So they did. And if you followed, there were some hiccups with this process, but the state, the WERC said, they certified this next group, the Sheriff's Association, as their representative. So anything that happened prior to that is null and void, because it's like getting a divorce and you meet somebody else, say to the person, here's all the things I liked about my prior spouse. I want you to do all of that, and then we're going to go forward. And it doesn't work that way.
It's not a long list.
It doesn't work that way.
Doesn't work in life either.
Yeah. And so,
We're not talking about a divorce.
I'm sorry,
We're not talking about a divorce.
I really can't hear you.
We are not talking about a divorce.
Well, it's an analogy to give you an understanding of why what you were saying is not correct. So here's what would happen. If you put that out there and say, this is it, and we want to go to interest arbitration, you are refusing to negotiate, which is their right. You are obligated to negotiate with this.
Isn't arbitration a negotiation?
Can I just finish? I want to, no, it's not. It is not.
Well, what is
Because
it?
it's only a financial discussion, and you are not allowed to talk about anything else in the contract. What we've prepared for you, and that's what I came early to do for you, is run you through. You are in the best position right now. You have the most leverage right now to say to them, that agreement that we have, the union could come in and say, I want to start from scratch. Every provision, I want to talk about every provision. They have that right. We also have that right to talk about provisions that we want to change. And in reviewing this with, HR and Ashley, Heath, there are inefficiencies there. There are things that the county has done and given them without negotiating. You even have a grievance right now on the healthcare that they are arguing that they deserve 85% pay on all the benefit plans you offer, which is incorrect. So that's an issue that's on the table. But the bottom line is they have a right to come in here and say, I want to negotiate everything. They could also come in and do what you want to do and say, I don't want to negotiate. I just want us to go to interest arbitration. And my recommendation as your counsel now is to say no. There are certain things in here that I'll pass out today and we'll go over that I think you should talk about. They picked a new representative and this is what they did to themselves. So your 14% is off the table. They don't have that. They don't have an offer yet. So let's see what they ask for, but then you have more leverage now than you had before. Because you can negotiate anything because this is a new group. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you with my analogy, but that's sort of how I teach, is to get an understanding because I don't want
You're
to.
saying we're not negotiating a contract extension, so to speak. We're
No,
negotiating a new contract.
yes, a new contract. It's a new representative. And again, they wanted to share what they wanted to do, but my understanding from this process is that we had to present to you what it is that we want to negotiate in the contract before I could give them that. So I told them that the process here doesn't allow me to just myself and Ashley to say, here's what we want to do. So I told them you'll get it today, but I'm not giving them anything until I hear what their cards are, what their play is. So I'm in the dark a little bit because the lawyer did want to talk to me, but I couldn't because I can't pass things off that I want to do. It's not you're my client. It's not my decision to do that. So again, this is a brand new relationship, a brand new contract. We don't have to do anything that's in the old one. I'm not recommending that. There are things in there that are fine that we can leave alone. Yes.
I'm thinking we need to get into closed session.
Yeah, I will stop talking.
About specifics,
Yes.
I would make that motion. Is
Okay.
that okay? Done?
Okay, motion to go into a closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Stats 19.51C for deliberating or negotiating the purchasing of public properties, the investment of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive bargaining reasons require a closed session, to wit, negotiating union contract, Russ County Sheriff deputies. Motion. Second. All in favor, say aye. Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks.
So I'm